That is a miss you really can't do with no open around like that.
Yeah.
Today we're helping a faceit level 6 working on his AWPing and map awareness. If this is something you are struggling with as well, I will promise you can learn a thing or two. So grab a pen and paper and enjoy this coaching session. I'm going to show you quickly here. Just like when you check this corner here.
Yeah.
When you're checking like this, you're very open for the right side. Like, I can't really go back,
Yeah,
but like,
that's true.
very open for this. So if they're, and you already know they are on A side, so there just be a little bit more careful of like where, like, how to check the corners and like the path you take there. But it's not much you can do in this round, I'm gonna be honest. That's here
I
now.
had a kill, but I fucked up.
3v2. Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
That is there, you have to just be a little bit more aware. You know there's 2 left. And we think that it can happen to everybody.
Yeah.
The next thing is you just tunnel focus this guy. So like right now you go for this guy. And if you stop there, I stopped a little bit too late, you can see that this guy is still focusing this guy. So there, instead of tunnel focusing this guy, try to find the other guy, because he's still walking here. Like he seemed like he didn't even notice he was getting shot at all, yeah.
Yeah.
You just tunnel focus a little bit too much, which can happen. Like that can happen to everybody, it's very normal to do. I'm gonna give you a good hint here. With the new update, you are a second roughly later getting to B site around.
Yeah.
So don't run with your nades out, that just makes you even slower. And like you don't lose a lot of time, but with a good spawn that might fuck you up. You can see you pull out the Molotov and just runs with it.
Does it affect the speed?
Yeah.
If you have knife or Molotov?
Yeah, so it doesn't affect by a lot, but it could fuck you up. If that makes sense.
I haven't noticed that ever. Like, I know it's the zeros and that it does matter, but I don't know it matters with nades.
Yeah, no, nades, so you run the fastest with, I think, knife and bomb out, maybe, I think. I'm unsure about bomb out, but you run the fastest with knife out. A nade, you lose some unit of speed. It's not a lot, but it could matter in some if they have a good spawn. So it's a B rush. Good Molotovs. Hey, good cleanup here. Good nade.
Just got them so nice hit this round.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Or here as well, I could like put it up like since you were running with your nade out for the whole round. Till you got there.
Yeah.
Skipped a little bit too long. Let me skip to the correct part. Yeah, running here. If you wouldn't have had the nade out, you would have had time to get into here, for instance, before they're getting fight. Because you kind of got caught a little bit off guard. Could see that, like, because you're trying to seem like you're trying to like hold here while running there, because you're in the open, while they come out. You get some good kills here, so it's well done, well played.
Also, it was the new timings that I wasn't so sure how far they can get. Also.
Yeah, no, new timings really makes this map so much more competitive. It's crazy, especially B site.
Yeah.
Unbelievable about this position. This position here is very bad. You can't, like, they only have pistols, as you can see. Eagles. They will just be wide swinging you, trying to kill you, and you can't really fall back from this position. It's better to either play here, tuck yourself here, or go into the cubby here, or playing more behind this pillar here. Much more better than here, because you're a little bit open, and usually these off angles works very well when the enemy have AWPs and AKs and stuff, because then they have to pre-fire everything. But when they have deagles and 2 guys swings you will usually get fucked, or you like get down to no HP. So just be a little bit careful. Off angles are usually good, but versus pistols, usually not the best to have. I would say that you're doing very good here, taking your pistol out, because the long range fight. I would as well, when you're walking down here.
Yeah.
When you're checking like up towards mid, your shotgun is useless. So after you checked this far, and like right before you're crossing a smoke, just take your pistol out, try to look here. And use the smoke. Like look here and use the smoke part to like hide from this spot. So when you can't see anyone here, you can put up the shotgun again and peek here or here.
Yeah, that's true.
And like you're pushing through here, which is completely fine. But when there was a 3v2 at some point there.
Yeah.
What would even be better after you've gotten this position right here is to either go into cave and just hold there, or just play B site. I know it's boring, but at least better, because then you can try to play the advantage in case they comes to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Something you can tell your teammates. Your teammate at 3k and 2600, ask them to as well get armor. They will still be able to buy, because you lost the last 2 or 3 in a row, so they will have good loose bonus. You can just ask them to get some armor behind that. It will do such a big difference as well. If you get a kill, you get a guy. This is a good position, by the way.
Here it was super. I don't know. Take it cross like that.
Oh,
It's unlucky and, yeah.
and I'm unlucky with there. Yeah, here. You have to be careful. You see this guy right away is going here for you.
Yeah.
I would give you the hint after you whiff this guy. You either fall back like this and holds for the guy pushing you here, because a lot of T's push there and it's very easy to lose around them. Or just go more in here, because you already have one in cave that can help you if you need, and you will be a little bit safer from the guy pushing long.
Yeah, so my friend, after this, my friend saw that the guy was pushing long, and so I started holding it, and I think I just missed the shot after this.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah.
Here you have...
My bad, yeah.
So here it's all about just knowing where to place your crosshair. It's like, when people are rifling, we talk about crosshair placement a lot, like headshot level, how far you go away from the wall and stuff. And it's the same applies to AWPing as well. So like this very like, you can see like, look how tight you're holding this. This is like, this is here and here's the wall. That's very close. And if he's wide swings, you gotta have a good reaction time to even hit that.
Yeah.
And you can see that if we like stop, like here, you were aiming around here, he's already here. This flick here costs you the life usually. So just next time be a little bit careful thinking. A very good like way of thinking is that you have to understand the position you hold, and like, are they gonna walk into the position or are they gonna wide swing the position? Yeah, a good way to think is like, if you hold arch on Inferno, usually people don't run there, they shift walk there and try to take it. Then you can hold very close because you're gonna shift walk into it. Well, if you're holding this position, usually he's gonna wide swing here, because if there's more people there, he might be able to catch somebody off guard. Usually I won't like shift walk that.
I can see like I was walking towards the long, like I was trying to peek it. I don't know why. Like the enemy would be holding there instead of pushing.
They would. Yeah, I can see that.
Like, and that's the mistake I believe I made here.
I think there's something as well. You played 10 rounds. And they probably by this time know like how you guys are rotating, and know that if they have a guy this far out on long, 20 seconds into the round, he's gonna just wide swing this because he knows there's only gonna be the OP he just saw. Yeah. So it's unlucky there, just like to remember that next time. That's very unfortunate. I see. Here I want you to save your Molotov. There's something you could do. I don't know if you win this or not, but I think like something you can do in this round. The first thing is to save this Molotov. It's so good. 40 seconds left. It's so good in case they try to plant late and you have the Molotov. The other thing is, no, never mind. I was looking at the wrong scoreboard. Don't worry. Yeah. So just save the Molotov there. I think that is so good. Yeah. Especially if they try to go for a plant.
Yeah, I should have probably just waited until my friend tells me that they are planting. Yeah. Because I tried to molly so that they can plant, but there was nobody on site, so it was super useless.
Yeah, but everybody does that.
For the info. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you have to sometimes just have to understand like kind of how much the util actually is worth, right? Like if you play Inferno or let's say you play Inferno, you don't want to smoke mid straight or like smoke top like CT right away when you can. You want to wait until you hear people and then you smoke, because like a smoke there is so valuable. And the same here when you have a Molotov and your teammate have no nades, it's so good to get somebody off plant and your teammate can trade. Oh, that's unfortunate. And now behind you as well. Yeah, there is. Very unfortunate miss. That is a miss you really can't do with an open around like that. In the 2v2 you have bomb there as well, walking, and it's 6 seconds left.
Yeah, like if I hit that shot we would have won the round.
Yeah, if you hit that shot and you just tell your teammate to run with time left. You just tell him to run and hide. It's unfortunate. Everybody gonna have some misses, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. I can see it in temple.
Oh, here. Yeah, I don't know if you had a smoke there, but be a little bit careful here when you peek CT, when you peek temple. Because if you stop right now, you're completely open for CT.
Yeah, exposed to CT.
Completely exposed. If there's a smoke there, it's all good. Like, if there's a smoke there, it's all good doing what you did. But right here, be careful. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a hint here as well. In pistol, after you get plant, there's this rule. It's like zone rules. So you divide every map into some zones. This is one zone. This is one, and this is one usually. These are the 3 zones. So after the bomb gets planted, you have to stay in your zone. Zone 1, 2, and 3. You have to stay in whatever zone. You were in zone 1. You just stay in there, so you don't move, you hold your zone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like a little bit higher level concept. And the whole goal of that is that you don't do plays like that, where you just run out of your zone, out of what you already had control about, into something you don't have control about, and dies. Because even though these guys, you're probably gonna win this, because these guys are super low, you guys were 5, you still give away this 1 kill and a big part of the map. Now you only have 2 guys holding this, where you usually had 3. Which like weakens
so
it.
there's no point of risking it.
No point of risking it, better to hold it. Or like you could, for instance, like he went up here instead. And stuff. So way better to just stay in the zone and let them come to you. Like this flash is very high, so it doesn't fully blind for 4 seconds. It blinds for around 1.5 seconds. So one of these like quick flashes.
Yeah.
And it pops. And your teammates are not even like on site to even like use that flash at all. It could be maybe one can be able to see this guy, but it's kind of wasted. Now you're throwing the second flash. I would recommend this second flash to as well go over around here, for instance. Instead of just aiming up like this.
Yeah, in face it's scary to throw 2 flashes or flash this late on the site, because sometimes people will just won't wait for the flash and they will be full blind.
I can see that. I can see that.
So I think that's the reason why I'm just flashing behind them and hopefully assist.
Yeah, that's all about the communication. Because like in the end, if as long as you said in chat you went, I'm gonna flash site again, watch out, and one runs out, gets full blind and dies, it's not your fault.
Zombie, and I just decided to smoke that off and like try to get a peek from long. Team only jumped down and I just made some noise and then tried to hold the long angle. So
in this role you kind of like a lurker almost in this round. You're alone here, making noise. I would recommend having a guy with you. You have an AWP, you need an AK with you. It's if they rush you 2 guys, you kill one.
Yeah. That was kinda shit that I had the AWP in this round.
Yeah, it's very. We will see. We will try to find a little. If you have an AWP for one more round, we will try to find a better round with the AWP, because that's very unfortunate. And as well here, look here, you did all the noise here. Your teammates haven't even moved.
Yeah, like after I started backing off, I was like, I made a noise. I'm like, if you want to go away, you have to do it now. You have to go.
Yeah, look at that.
Like, no, let's wait. Yeah, it was clear.
Completely clear.
It would have been easy.
Smoke this, you plant in the corner, you got in sight. Yeah. But your teammate kind of wasted there and there. It's 2 roles you can do. So the first you can look at is maybe you were a little bit too early. Maybe you missed the timing there. Maybe they didn't want you to make noise early. I don't know. Yeah. So maybe you were too early. You always have to like look when you're doing this like noise play. You have to always look. So what you could rather have done is just like get a little bit closer and just hold this guy. And then when your teammate gets ready, you do all the nades and stuff to like drag them out. The other is just your teammate are kind of wasting the opportunity there. You made such a good opportunity here. Completely made noise on B, gotten 3 guys to stay here, 1 in mid and 1 donut. Your teammate staying here is just wasted that amazing opportunity. So that's kind of unfortunate for you. Yeah, here are that's things we're talking about here. Just be aware that mid is not being held. Like
this was, I thought they had a window and he was like standing in the middle of it, middle of red room. I was like, wait, what is going on? Yeah,
that is a very unfortunate death. Very. So I would say that I think like you have utility wise, you're doing a very good job. Like you're using the correct utility that like I want to see from a guy at your level. I want to see this. I want you to like learn the value of your utility as well. And then it's to find the impact. So usually on CT side, to have a lot of impact as an AWPer, you want to be everywhere on the map. You don't want to be stuck at one position. So I would have liked you to be a little bit more like everywhere on the map. You were a lot of B when you AWPed. I would like you to be B once and you had that amazing round. And then after that round, I would like you to go A fast into main, for instance. Just trying something new. Because of course, the T's are not going to go back into your AWP. B, so they're going to go mid or A, usually. Like try to be a little bit more versatile and like unpredictable. You don't want them to know where you are. You rather want them to like be guessing where you are coming from. And then just map awareness. And like it's not hard to learn map awareness. You could do, I don't know if you have the Jesper maps. He have like a very good ancient pre-fire map. Oh, so come back in a month or 2 and we see the improvements.
Sounds good. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that.
You too, man.
This is nice.
Have a nice night.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
See ya.